Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know I look like shit, apologies, but today I thought I'd share something with you guys that was very interesting that actually happened to me. So, rewind about 2 to 3 days ago, or like longer than that ago, I actually bought my girlfriend a PlayStation 3 for her birthday. So I bought her a PS3. Unfortunately, no games on the PlayStation Store were the games that she wanted. So I went to GameStop that day right before I went to work, and I was looking to see if they had the games. They didn't. And then I noticed they had a sale going on that was like, it was literally $2.99 for so-and-so amount of games. And I was like, alright, cool. So they had $2.99 for 4 games, and you got it for $10, which realistically isn't a deal anyway, because if you add that up, it's $8, and then tax would make it $10 anyway, so it's not really a deal, but in your mind, it would make you think it's a deal. Realistically, that's how that works. But I went in there and I couldn't find any of the games she wanted, so I was like, hey, I'll use this deal thing. You know, I got a little bit of extra $10 to spend, and, you know. So I asked him, I said, do you have Infamous 1, Infamous 2, and God of War 3? And he said, yeah, and he said, but you got to get 4 to do the 10 thing. And I was like, well, let's go with Killzone 2, because I remember Killzone 2 used to be a good game, in my opinion, from when I played it last. So I went ahead and picked up these games, and he gave me the receipt and everything, and, you know, I go about my day of working and everything, and then you fast forward to, I think it was yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So yesterday, I come to the realization, I start playing the regular, you know, first Infamous, and I'm playing the game, I'm like, you know, the game's really cool and everything like that, and then for some reason, I just had a feeling to check Infamous 2, just to see if it, like, reminded me of something or something like that. I don't know what it was. So I pulled out the Infamous 2 game copy that I got, and lo and behold, this game copy is completely Spanish. There's no English. I think it's Spanish. I'm pretty sure that's Spanish, right? So look. So I looked at it at first glance. If you looked at it first glance, let's remove this right here. It looks normal, right? Okay? Infamous 2. Looks perfectly normal. But with this, Favoritos, I was like, I'm probably mispronouncing that, sorry. But I was like, what? That should probably say favorites, you know? So I turned the back cover of the game, and it's all in Spanish. Every single bit of it. Hold on, there we go. All of it. All the way down to the very, very bottom where it says how much space you need, the resolution that it plays at, and everything. It's all in Spanish, except for the teen rating and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, you know, and then I actually looked at the game manual, just to confirm. I looked at the game manual, and this whole game manual is Spanish. So if I show you right here, I'm trying to get the game out of the way. We have all of this is in Spanish. Right there. There we go. And then the button layouts to what moves to do, all of that is in Spanish as well. If it'll focus. There you go. So I thought this was pretty fucking awesome. At the same time, I realized and found out the whole game is in Spanish. There's no way to change it on the PlayStation 3. There's no subtitles for English that I could find. So unfortunately, that means that it's basically of no use to me, because I do not speak fluid. You know, I'm not going to understand what's going on in the game, what's being told in the story. And I have played Infamous 2 before, just don't remember the story. I remember the story of Infamous 1, but not 2. Don't know why. So I called GameStop back up. You know, I was about to go, I was at work on break, and I called GameStop up and I said, hey, I was in there yesterday or a day or two ago, and I bought, you know, Infamous 2, Killzone 2, etc. And she said, yeah. And I said, you guys gave me a Spanish copy of Infamous 2. And she's like, a Spanish copy? And I'm like, yeah, the entire front cover, back cover, and the manual inside are all in Spanish. The only thing that reads English is Infamous 2, and a couple of other things on it. And she said, oh my god, that has never happened. I'm so sorry about that. I said, it's fine, it's fine. And then she started laughing, because it really was funny, the fact that the guy, without checking, sold me a Spanish copy of the game. So, lo and behold, in the end, she said, just bring it in and we'll swap it out for a different, you know, an English version. And I said, well, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. It's a Spanish version. I've never seen a Spanish version of a game. you know, readily available. I've seen it like on Amazon or whatever, but I've never actually had one to look at. And it's really cool to look at it and really interesting to see. I've seen Japanese versions of it, but I thought this was just overall cool what happened. Has this ever happened to you guys where you go to basically buy a game in a game store and then you walk out thinking you have a game and it's that game but in a different language? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.